In this example, we're basically going to be filling out a table with the missing values. And what I like about this problem is that you're not doing anything new in terms of like the skills you already have. It's just you're organizing the information or your answers in a different way. So here's what I mean. So some things you've already done is you've evaluated an expression, you solved equations, and we're going to pretty much apply that idea to this problem here. So here's the equation they gave you, and they want you to fill in this table based on this equation. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to write down the equation, y equals 6x plus 2. And all you have to do is we're going to basically, take this number, we call this in math the input, and we're going to find the answer, in other words, the output. So all I got to do is take this -5, replace the x value in this equation, and simplify. So I'll put y equals 6, and in parentheses, what am I replacing x with? Well, they told me to use -5 in the first example. And then I just copy the remaining part, the plus 2. And one thing I want to point out is that, we replace x with -5. And it's important that you put parentheses when you substitute, because when you see something like this, 6x, that really means 6 times x. So I have to put parentheses when I substitute, because if I don't, you're going to get something that looks like this. So don't forget to put parentheses when you do substitute, because again, this means the same thing. 6 next to parentheses means you're multiplying those two together. And now we're just going to follow the order of operations of something that you've already done. So we're going to multiply before we add numbers together. When I multiply these, I get -30. And then I bring down the remaining part, plus 2. And I simplify -30 plus 2, which is -28. So when I use the input -5 for x, my output, my answer was y equals -28. So I will go to the table and I would fill it in, -28. And all you have to do is repeat the process for each of these numbers. Substitute the -1 for x, get the output, put the answer there, and that's it. Just repeat.